Shabbat Shalom, my dude. So actually I clicked this video. That means you're at least tiny bit curious. And that's perfect, because today I'm gonna walk you through everything. I managed to get down on my project this week, but don't expect some boring checklist. Now, this is more like a dev diary, behind the scenes, all that is really like to build a game from scratch with your own hands. So grab a drink, get comfy, let's go. Backstory: the heck am I building? First, some context. I'm working on a little game project with friends of mine, just a passion project for now. It's a way to level up our skills, beef up our portfolios, and yeah, maybe even have a little fun while we are at it. Now, what's the game about? Imagine something kind of like Doodle Jump, but without doodle and without jumping. Sounds cursed, maybe, but hey, who says you have to go up? What if the fun is actually in going down? Okay, game will start, or maybe not. For some reason, the very first thing I tackled was the restart mechanics. You know, most devs just reload whole scenes when the game ends, but that felt super wasteful to me. Why reload everything from scratch when all I need is to reset a few variables and move objects back to where they stayed? It's faster, cleaner, and way better for phones. Yeah, this game gonna be a multi-platform, desktop and mobile. I'm using Unity's new input system for that, but I hit pause on it for now cause it's time to sync. Gotta stay focused, right? Movement ethics, give me that cartoon vibe. Next, a particle. I wanted the player to feel the movement, like when the cat's falling down the platforms. There needs to be some juice, not just a flat fall. Okay, so I started playing around with particle effects. I wanted to feel like those old school cartoons. The Amazing World of Gumball, Tom and Jerry, that kind of vibe. Problem is, I haven't touched the Unity particle system in forever. Last time I used it was on dumb clone of Google Dino game and I barely remembered anything. So yeah, I had to relearn a bunch, but in the end, worth it. It makes whole things come like bonuses. Because players deserve a little gift, right? Then I thought, okay, cool, cats falling, cool effects, but where's the rewards? So I started adding bonuses, 3 types to begin with. Milk makes you temporarily pass through all platforms like a ghost. Feels OP, not gonna lie. Fish probably heals you or gives some other power up, still deciding. Meat, classic heals recovery. I grouped them using an enum, so it's easy to scale. Who knows, maybe I'll add pizza or donuts later. Now for spawning these goodies, should I go by time or score? Time feels fair, but also kind of boring. Score based, that builds an anticipation. So just 15 more points and I get a bonus. So yeah, score this. Hit a weird bug too. Unity was throwing now reference errors like, hey, I need this object, and I'm like, bro, you just used it, why are you still calling it? Took me an hour, but I fixed it. One of those bugs where you go, I hate this, but I also kinda loving it. Make it harder because easy is boring. And this point I realized, wait, this is too chill, so I added difficult progression. Each platform has a weight value, and when you hit a certain score, boom, a method kicks in and adjusts the difficulty by tweaking those weights. But here's where I goofed. I was accidentally editing the prefab values directly, which, yeah, breaks encapsulation. Big no, and yeah, I felt kinda dumb for forgetting that, but hey, devs makes mistakes. The key, fix them and move on. Hearts and healing gives the player a second chance. Then I circled back to bonuses. I wanted one of them to give you an extra life, like a heart pickup. Step by step, made the logic for adding hearts, tested it, hook it up to the UI and test again. And then Charles race going out of bounds while dropping to -1. Unity basically yelling, what are you doing, bro? It was messy, really messy. But I put through, yeah, it's not perfect yet, but hey, it works. And I didn't kill my mood, so I'm calling it win the character. Finally, a real cat. You've probably been wondering, okay, but where is actual character? Well, here he is. The cat, the one and only, already confirmed animation are in the works and honest hype. It's not just cubes and cylinders anymore, we got a soul now. Also, I added a laser, cause why not? Every good game needs at least one laser at first. I tried to get offensive with custom shapes and lighting, but then I was like, nah, just give me a clean sprite with a sleek trail and call it a day. And honestly, looks fire. So was this a good week? That's what I got done this week. Was it a lot? Maybe. Could it have been more? Probably. But I'm moving forward. And some days, that's all that matters. Game dev isn't a sprint, it's a damn marathon. You stumble, you trip over your own codes, you rage at Unity, and then you fix it, and then you smile because it's yours. So, your turn, help me out. So what do you think? You vibing with the game, got feedback, wanna roast something I did, or share your own dev war stories? Drop a comment, or hit me up on Telegram. Links are in the description. Let's make this a two-way street. Thanks for watching. Hope your week bug free and full of small wins. See you in the next one. Peace.